Hey everyone, Omega Primus here with a unboxing video for Armored Core 6 Fires of Rubicon Collector's Edition for PS5. Got this from the Bandai Namco shop website for about $229.99, which is about $230. But with the tax and shipping charges, of course, they'll bump it up to a little bit higher, and even possibly even more than that if you happen to live in other countries. There is a more expensive edition out there called the Premium Edition, and that retails for $449.99. All that includes is a special display hanger for the actual statue that it comes with, so you could actually display the statue in that hanger if you wish to do so, but it's $449, $450 pretty much. And for the specs here, let's see, 2 to 6 network players, which, by the way, you could play this solo. You could play the story mode, just, single player by yourself. You don't have to jump in online. There is online features, which is mostly PvP stuff, I believe. 65 gigabytes of hard drive space is required. There you go. This will be my first introductory into the Armored Core series. I could have swore I played this before when I was a young teenager on the original PlayStation, but that was just my bad memory because I always remembered a very specific box art that I had when I was younger, and turns out that mech game I had when I was younger was actually Front Mission 3. Yeah, so I played that game. I also played Mech Assault 2 Lone Wolf on the original Xbox. I used to play that online a lot with my friend, because me and him sort of got hooked on that for a while. Alright, so I could remove the slipcover if I wish to do so, but it turns out there was no tape on the side or the front of it, so they made it really easy to just unbox it without cutting it, or cutting anything, actually. So there we go. There's the game, Armored Core 6 Fires of Rubicon for PS5. And there's the back. Alright. Here's all the extra contents in here. Here is, if I can get it out. I don't know if I can do it. There we go. It's wedged in there really good. Okay, so here are the 4 pin badges, which... There we go. Now it's right side up. There it is. Sorry for the glare. Alright. The stickers, I presume, right here. And the cool looking steelbook. Let's take a look at this for a quick second. This is the front, and here's the spine of the steelbook. There's the back. And on the inside, that's what it looks like. Alright, put this maybe right there. And, oh wait, is this something else? Oh no, it's more cardboard. Alright, so here's our statue. No, that's our art book. So we're going to look at that. But I want to take out this statue. Oh my gosh, more cardboard. There we go. That's our statue. Alright. Just cut the tape in front. And lift it up like that. There it is. Alright. And something else in there. Might be in the instruction manual that I'm looking at. Let's see, what's that other thing in there? Alright, so the other thing that was underneath that is this. I'm not sure what this is. It just might be the instruction manual. I'm going to see if I could try to assemble this thing without the manual. Also, underneath that appears to be the base for the statue. So can I just... No, I cannot. I'm going to have to lift that up. There we go. Do it with both hands, maybe. There we go. That's really wedged in there. So here's the base for the Armor Core statue. Put that there. Okay. And is there more tape I have to cut to this? I don't think so. Okay. Jeez. Okay. I mean, they nicely packaged this thing well, so it doesn't get damaged during shipping. This almost fell out. This looks like a extra head. So it comes with swappable heads, which is pretty cool. Put that to the side there. Those are the hands. One of them's holding a weapon. Two of the weapons. I'm assuming one of them goes on the back, and one goes on the arm, maybe. And this thing possibly goes on the back. So, alright. I might not be able to keep this video under 15 minutes long after all, due to this assembly process here. There we go. There's the actual statue. It looks to be, I want to say, maybe 6 inches tall. So pretty small. Does it stand well without the base? Indeed it does. Indeed it does. Trying to decide which parts I want to put on first. Okay, maybe the right hand. Okay, that just... Let me just look at this, make sure I'm doing this correctly. Yeah, there we go. The peg holes are shaped in a specific way to make sure that there is no way to possibly screw this up. So there's the right hand, and then the left hand. And there goes everything. Ugh. Alright. So open palm hand. You guys are not seeing that well. Hold on. My apologies. There it is. Alright, so this just goes in there like that. Okay. And it's really snug in there, so if you shake this guy, those hands are not going to fall out. Okay. So everything just fell out on me. I'm not quite sure. Well, I'm assuming these are interchangeable, maybe? I'm trying to do this all this on the fly without the instruction manual here. So, trying to look for any pegs on this part. I'm not seeing any pegs. So I'm not sure where this goes, unless... this I'm not so sure about. This... I'm also not so sure about. Well, let's take a look at the back here. Ah! Okay, so I see a peg hole on that side, and I see a peg hole on that side. And these are just thrusters for the mech. So... this thing here, which I'm not sure what this will be. Most of you Armor Core veterans will let me know what that is. I'm just going to naturally assume it's a rocket launcher that launches like homing rockets, maybe. Alright, that part does not turn, so it's just secured in that position. If I put it in the right way correctly. Ah, okay, so I see the peg right there. And can I do it this way? No, I can't. I would have loved to have it positioned that way, and it would have been nice to have it articulated so you could just, but no. Instead, it's intended to go this way, I think. Oops. Maybe underneath? I'm trying to line it up there correctly, so... Ah, okay, I see it. I see it. Like that. There we go. That is pretty cool. So there's one more piece. This thing, which... I don't see any peg holes on the side of the arm. So I'm assuming it probably clips on to that part somehow, some way. I might actually need the manual for this, but I want to do it without the manual. If it's possible. Can I do it? Can I do it? Ah! I see it! I see it! Right there. See that great piece right there? Hold on. Why's my camera going out? Yeah, this piece. This piece right there. That part. Alright. Sorry if I'm doing this without the manual, but that I sometimes like to do this kind of stuff without the directions and like to figure it out on my own. So I'm not sure if that's supposed to slide on. So I think, yeah, okay, I see it. That's supposed to slide on over that part on the forearm. See if I could do it without breaking it. I want to slide it more down. There we go. There we go. I think that's secured enough. Yeah, it's on there. Okay, so there it is. All kitted out with the weapons and whatever that is. I'm assuming that's rocket launchers. Unless I'm wrong, you guys let me know. Unless it's flares. It could be flares also. I assume that just pops off. Since nothing is articulated, so I don't have to turn anything, just pull. Right, there we go. Just decapitated him. Oh no. There is the default head that it came with. Sorry for the... There we go. There we go. Alright, and here's the additional head. If my camera sucks at autofocusing, but there it is. Alright, so I'm going to put this one on, see what it looks like. I assume it only goes on one way. Yeah, just push down. There it is. Really cool. Alright, so the only thing that's left is to... Oh, why am I not seeing any peg holes in the base? So no peg holes on the feet. So how exactly is this supposed to stand? Just place it on there? I mean, it stands well enough without any, like, pegs, but still. Yeah, there's no pegs on the base, so... I guess that's up to the owner if they want to maybe drill any holes in that or glue it to the base. That's something I don't need to do or don't want to do. Alright, so let's take a look at everything else. So here's the art book. The 40 page, was it 40 page? I forgot how many pages was this art book, but I'll try to avoid anything that might be spoilerish. There we go. Ooh. That looks really cool. assuming these are just maybe different mechs you get to play as in the game, or possibly customize into these mechs, or these might be other enemies you have to fight. Can't really know, because I haven't really looked up much information about the story mode in this game. Whoa, is that something I have to fight? I could already tell I'm gonna die a lot in this game. Whoa, is that a boss? Holy crap. Cool. Alright. My apologies if any of that was spoilerish. I don't know. Oops. The additional head was just laying there. I should probably put that on the base with the figure. Digital soundtrack. Oh, so here's the digital soundtrack code, I assume. The code is on the back. Yeah, it's on the back of this. So I'll just place that there. Here are the 45 stickers, if I can possibly slide it out of that thing there. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Am I holding it right side up? I am. Okay. I'll try to show these off as slowly and carefully as possible. Even though I'm just trying to keep this video under 15 minutes long, but I guess that's not happening with the amount of stuff. Oh, these are just extra cardboard for protection for the stickers. Okay, so I'll just place that to the side. So there you go. Of course, this, which I showed off earlier, that just pops off. Maybe you can see that a lot better with that off. They're nice and glossy. Alright. And the actual game. And the steelbook, of course, right there. So, where did I put my X-Acto knife? I misplaced everything here. There's like a big mess besides, well, behind and beside me right now that I have to clean up when this video is over. And I possibly have to fix my video game shelf, because during filming I heard some weird sound from my my video game shelf, and it turns out like the top half of it was kind of like slanting over, and I was like, oh my god, the thing is collapsing before my very eyes, but the whole thing did not fall, thank god. Alright. Unboxing. Armored Core 6, Fires of Rubicon, PS5. Disc copy here, physical copy. There it is. By From Software, published by Bandai Namco. Alright, so, that's it. Let me just reposition the camera here so you guys can see everything that's included in this. This concludes my unboxing video for Armored Core 6 Fires of Rubicon Collector's Edition for PS5. This retailed for $230, and do I think it was worth that price? Well, you get 45 awesome stickers here, which I'll probably never use, but I'll definitely keep them. 40-page hardcover art book, this thing right here, which I believe they are releasing another art book that's going to be sold at different retailers, and it's going to have like way more pages and way more stuff to look at. So it's up to you if you feel fine with the one that comes with the collector edition, or wait for a more higher end art book that's going to come out later on within this year or next year. I forgot what year is coming out. Also, digital soundtrack with the code on the back that you can put in online and download that. These 4 pin badges here, which are nice and glossy. And the steel book right there. Actual physical copy of the game, which most collector edition these days don't even include the physical copy, but there it is. And this awesome looking statue, even though it's a bit on the small side. Actually, I can measure that for you guys. Let's see, I'm gonna measure it from the feet up, not from the base up. So from the feet up to the head, it's about 6.5, I would say. Yeah, from the very tippy top of the head, it's about 6.5 inches tall. So from the photos I've seen, from the early photos I've seen, I thought this thing was going to be way bigger. But for $230 for a 6.5 inch tall statue, I don't know if I could really complain about that, because the fact that it looks really cool, I think it makes up for the size. Yeah, the coolness of the design makes up for the size of it. And it also includes other physical items with the collector edition. So I think $230 was fairly priced for this collector's edition, compared to, let's say, the upcoming Spider-Man 2 collector edition that's coming out in October. That's, I think, priced at the same, I think it's $230 or $240. I can't remember. Someone will have to let me know in the comments below. But that includes a 19-inch tall statue. So that Venom statue fighting Spider-Man and Miles Morales is going to be way bigger than this guy. It comes with a steelbook, a bunch of digital items, but mostly for Spider-Man outfits for both Peter Parker and Miles Morales, and digital copy of the game, not the physical copy, so digital copy. So they're going to give you a steelbook, but no disc, but you still get the game, but it's a digital game. And that's, again, that's going to be priced around the same price as this. You know, comparing both collector editions, I think this was fairly priced. For that Spider-Man 2 one, I think they could have knocked off at least $50 off of it. At least $50 or $100 off of it. But I decided to pre-order it anyways, because I know it's going to happen. As soon as that game, or when it gets close to the release date in October, there's going to be, you know, all that hype build up around it again, and everybody's going to be like, screw it, I want that collector edition, and everybody's going to go for the collector edition, and it's going to be sold out, and it's going to be difficult to get a hold of. So I've been going back and forth if I want to cancel my pre-order for the Spider-Man 2 collector edition or actually keep it, and I think I'm going to keep my pre-order, because I know it's going to be sold out when it gets close to the release date. Alright, thanks for watching. Once again, I am new to the Armored Core series. This is my first introduction, or my first introduction into the Armored Core series. I already know I will still enjoy this game. There'll probably be a steep learning curve for me since I'm new to this. And I will leave you guys with additional footage of this awesome statue here so you can see more of the detail. Alright, so I was going to start playing some music at this part, but then I realized when I went back to look at some of the production photos, the weapon right there on the left arm, I had it flipped, I guess, in the wrong position. And judging by the photos, this is the correct position for that weapon on the left arm. So for those who are watching this video who were concerned that I installed that the wrong way, no worries. As you can see, I am recording this part to reassure you guys that I have it flipped over in the correct positioning. But, you know, this thing is easy to disassemble and reassemble, so I'm not sure if it matters which direction I have this weapon. But, yeah, I just thought I would include this part because I went back to look at the photos, the early production photos for this, and they had it flipped over this way, so yeah. So no worries, guys. I think I adjusted that, and hopefully it's correct. Alright.